Hello there, everybody. This is Aaron, and it is Geek Week in the world of YouTube, which means all the geeks are coming together in a week of geeky goodness, but that should not be a thing to stop you from being a geek from all the other weeks of the year, all the other times of the year. Because you see, I've been a geek for the longest time. It's just one of those things that I wasn't always, comfortable with. Like in high school, it was always the outcast thing. I was never really the hugely socially acceptable. I was the band geek that, would go to the football games with my saxophone and also with my Game Boy and just play the game. While I was in there, I was like, oh, we scored a touchdown, yeah, and then I play the last three notes, the fight song, whatever. It wasn't a well-liked thing, but it was something that I always enjoyed, I was always passionate about. I just was never really hugely outward about it. And now it's kind of become the thing that just people want to do. It's starting to become a thing that's a huge part of pop culture, and that just kind of blows my mind. And since I've gotten out of high school, that was back in 2007, the last, not millennium, the last decade, I guess you can call it. It's been 6 years, we'll say that. Now it's become a huge popular thing, and I just don't understand that, but dude, I love the blah out of it. I think it's incredible. And now I'm the one that's kind of embraced my geekiness in the form of video games and D&D and all the other ways. While people are getting out and doing their drinks and having their parties and all that stuff, I'm the one that's casually playing his video games. And if I need to socialize with, not if I need to, if I want to socialize with people, I can call them on Skype and we can hold serious or ridiculous conversations over Skype and just have ourselves a time playing our video games. And that's what I've always loved doing. That's always probably what I will always love doing. So in honor of Geek Week, I stole this idea from Mr. Jesse Cox. You, sir, are the man who also stole this idea from Chris Metzen back at BlizzCon in 2010, I believe it was. And it was kind of, I don't think it was really an overlooked speech, but it was certainly kind of something that caught my eye and caught my ear and kind of got me all like, oh yeah, I'm a geek, this is awesome. It was an awesome presentation, so I'm going to do my best impersonation of that. And again, thank you, Jesse, for the inspiration for this video. Geek is getting lost in a world and not caring in the slightest. Geek is just one more turn for 3 hours. Geek is doing in a computer game what you could never do in real life, legally. Geek is feeling so many emotions without having to say a word. Geek is preparing for the apocalypse in what is probably the most realistic way possible. Geek is knowing the difference between farming then and farming now. Geek is accomplishing something that you never thought possible. Basically, what I've learned is that being a geek ultimately just means that you like stuff. And that is not something you should ever be ashamed of. That's not something you should ever not be proud of. Double negative, I know, right? So, yeah, I mean, what's wrong with liking stuff? Be passionate about the stuff that you like. That's what ultimately makes geeks awesome. But, yeah. Anyway, thanks guys for checking out the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff, and I will see you guys next time.